So in every movie or show, there are certain fictional characters that their presence means that whatever type of area that they're in is about to meet its end. So if I was walking or I'm minding my own business, here are characters that I wouldn't want to run into. Rick Grimes. Whether or not it's good intent or bad intent, Rick Grimes just can't catch a break. Every single time that people run into Rick Grimes, they embrace him as a friend and he screws them over. Next thing you know, your area is full of zombies, and Rick Grimes and his crew is going to be the only ones that make it out. Person number 2, Kratos. Kratos is a victim of circumstance, but at the same time, what he does when he's pissed off is costing everybody their lives. If your name isn't Atreus or Ymir, you're more likely screwed. I figure it's just best to avoid people like this. Person number 3, Tony Stark. Tony Stark is what I would call the king of collateral damage. Believe me, he means well, but at the same time, the things that he does is not too well thought out. For example, he made Ultron to protect humanity, but also gave Ultron access to the internet. The internet shows the worst that humanity has. After that, Ultron determined humanity has to go to protect itself. Also, it was Tony Stark's intellect and resources that made Thanos pay attention to him. As a matter of fact, Thanos determined that in order for his plans to succeed, Tony Stark had to go. The man was way too smart for his own good. People like that never want to go and leave stuff alone, and that's the reason why you need to stay away from them. Person number 4, Walter White. Again, another person that just can't leave stuff alone and never knows when he's ahead. He's the real life Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And since he's so opportunistic, he wouldn't waste a thought with screwing you over. Again, a person worth avoiding if you can. The man is wonderful to be around. He makes you feel part of his team. And all of that is just geared to stick a knife in your back. Most definitely not somebody I want to be around. Person number 5, Franklin Saint. Person number 5, Franklin Saint. Franklin Saint is what I would call a good man that does bad things. But his presence in his communities, every single body on this crew was either dead or in jail or running from the cops. And in the era of drug dealing that he was dealing in, it was a whole lot more deadly. You miss a count, or you put him in a position to be compromised, the dude will put 2 in you, best friend or not. Being that you can't feel safe around shifty people like that, oh no, I wouldn't want to be around that. My last person, Robert McCall from The Equalizer. I will call him the Black Dexter. Robert McCall is a good man that does bad things for good reasons. However, because since you make so many enemies, you're more likely to become collateral damage. So rather than go after him personally, they want to go and seek collateral damage. And that's going to be everybody that's around him. If they seen you in a picture, if they seen you in a store with him, if they seen you go out on an errand with him, it's sheets. They're going to go in and get you, put you in a car, and do bad things to you. It's just best to go and stay away from people like that. That's my list of people I wouldn't want to go and see in my universe.